I have never known about a fellow named of Jeffrey Manchester who had earned the title of the name Roofman because, well, he was a former Army Ranger and struggling father who turns to rob in various places by cutting holes in their roofs, and thus earning that nickname. And now Channing Tatum takes on the role of Manchester in the film called Roofman, now playing in theaters. But is this new film worthy enough to make the roof come down with a few good laughs or two, even though it's a little bit of a dramedy type film? Or is this one going to make you feel like you've just been caught in the act stealing as somebody catches you coming down the roof? Finding out in this spoiler free review right now. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. I'm the Big D, and this time around, I bring to you a spoiler free review of the 2025 crime comedy flick Roofman, released by Paramount along with Miramax, directed by Derek Clanford. Steinfeld, excuse me, that's almost the wrong thing. I forgot the name, starring Channing Tatum as the titular character who earned that name, as his real name is well, it's based on the life of real life spree robber Jeffrey Manchester, who earned the name of Roofman by breaking into numerous places. The film also has Kirsten Dunst, Ben Mendelsohn, LaKeith Stanfield, Juno Temple, Peter Dinklage, and others. This film got good reviews and made its world premiere last month at the Toronto International Film Festival. Now, in 1998, Jeffrey Manchester, a divorced U.S. Army veteran living in North Carolina, struggling to provide for his three young children, Jeffrey is reminded by Steve, his friend and fellow member of the 82nd Airborne Division, of his powerful skills of observation. So he uses his knack for noticing and exploiting routines to rob a McDonald's, breaking in through the roof at night. Surprising the morning shift, Jeffrey orders the employees into the walk-in freezer but treats them kindly, even giving the manager his own coat before escaping with the contents of the safe. Over the next 2 years, Jeffrey carries out over 40 robberies with the same strategy, capturing the attention of the authorities and the media as the mysterious Roofman. Arrested at his daughter's birthday party after attempting to flee, he is sentenced to 45 years in prison, while his ex wife ends his contact with their children. Working in the prison shop, Jeffrey uses his attention to routines to escape by hiding underneath a delivery truck. Hitchhiking to Charlotte in makeshift street clothes, he is unable to reach his children with a manhunt underway. He calls Steve, who warns him to lie low, and is forced to hide in the bathroom ceiling at a Toys R Us. And venturing into the employee area once the store closes for the night, Jeffrey finds a security system and manually stops the cameras from recording. He furnishes a hiding place in a hollow wall behind the bike display, concealing himself during the day and roaming the store at night. Helping himself to clothes from the donation bin and other merchandise, he survives on peanut M&Ms and installs baby monitors to track the store's staff. When Mitch, the store's manager, is unwilling to accommodate his employee Lee's schedule as a single mother, Jeffrey accesses Mitch's computer to change Lee's shifts himself. Now, that's all the story I'm going to give to you. You will have to see the movie to know the rest. Excuse me. Okay, now then, from what I've seen of Roofman, I am going to say it's not too bad. It's a pretty good movie. A great biopic and what have you. And I think it's a good one. While it's not based on no singer or anything, which that's fine and all, I think this film proved to be exceptionally awesome. The film sits at a certified fresh score on Rotten Tomatoes at 85%, where they say it's a disarmingly sweet tonal gear shift for director Derek Cianfrance. The film is shaggy as a narrative, but expertly tailored to Channing Tatum's strengths as an eminently likable leading man. Metacritic has a score of 65, and audiences polled by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade of a B+. This film proved it to be pretty fun than what I had anticipated. So anyway, I think this was awesome. And this is the first time Paramount got a new byline under its logo after not having one for the last few years, as it was now a sky highlighted under the bomb by saying a Skydance Corporation ever since the merger with Skydance back in August. That kind of surprised me, but well, it's cool and all. Now, apparently, this film is directed by Derek Cianfrance, who has and directed that many films. A lot of these I'm not too familiar with, except maybe the 2010 film Blue Valentine. Never seen it, but I've heard of it though. I must say he does a good job in his direction for the film. He also co-wrote the story with Kurt Gunn, and that proved to be good as well. Christopher Bear, who is the who is the drummer and multi-instrumentalist member of the Brooklyn-based indie rock group known as Grizzly Bear, really did pretty good job in Miami. He had recently done music for the film Past Lives as well as the HBO series High Maintenance, which those I'm not too familiar with, but at least I know he does a good job with the film's score. Our cast, we have as Jeffrey Manchester. It's Channing Tatum. I must say he does an exceptionally good job on this one. This is another good film that he's done in some time. And let me tell you, it's definitely a good one. Playing Lee Wainscott is Kirsten Dunst. Boy, yeah. Well, she hasn't changed too much. I mean, after seeing her in her first performance in a long time in Civil War last year, I'm going to say she's exceptionally very good and what have you. I mean, once Jeffrey and Lee are together, I gotta say, it's really fun and what have you. Ben Mendelsohn played Ron Smith, a pastor at the church Lee goes to. That proved to be pretty good. Peter Dinklage, I know that name. He's from X Men, Days of Future Past, and Game of Thrones, and several other films. He appears as Mitch. I gotta say, he's absolutely really good in this. Uzo Aduba played Ron's wife Eileen. And that was pretty good. LaKeith Stanfield played Steve. I gotta give him credit for what he had to offer. And Juno Temple played Michelle, his girlfriend. Emery Cohen played Otis, another Toys R Us employee. Really something. I also like the performances of Lily Collins as Lindsay, Lee's eldest daughter, and Candy Moyer as Dee Wainscott, Lee's youngest daughter. So you got to admit, Roofman provides a good cast of characters. So overall, I found this one to be very enjoyable. I mean, once Jeffrey's in the Toys R Us, the fun really begins. I absolutely loved what he had to do in there, and I especially, and again, like I said, I liked the chemistry between Tatum and Miss Dunst. I think they did an exceptionally superb job. So overall, Roofman's a good movie. I would recommend you go for it. This film made 8 million over the weekend, but I think it should still do okay by becoming a modest hit since it's only on a 17 to 19 million dollar budget. So I think it could still become a modest success without much trouble. I hope. But if not, I wish this film the best of luck. So you need to see Roofman. You will absolutely love it. This is another great film Channing Tatum has done. For my score, I'm going to give Roofman 5 stars, which will mean on a scale of 1 to 10, it gets a 10. So what did you think of Roofman? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, and you know the rest. And next time, I will give you my review of the film I was going to do today, but since I got to see Roofman, I've sent it to tomorrow. So that means you're going to get the Creature from the Black Lagoon review tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, you're going to get both Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase and Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Vampire, okay? I thought I'd let you know that, just in case you didn't know what I was saying in the end of the theater reaction that came up a while ago. So if you like this, you may want to check out my reviews for these other films and what have you that have been done with Channing Tatum that I've seen, and I really did enjoy these films. And let me tell you, they are really, really good. So if you like, check out my reviews of these films with him. Check out my review of the film that actually kind of introduced us to him in a way, even after he did a film or two before this, in Step Up in the upper left-hand corner. In the upper right-hand corner is my review of my spoiler-free review of The Lost City from 2022, or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my spoiler-free review of one of his recent hit films from last year in 2024 in Deadpool and Wolverine. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.